Hey, man.
Hi.
I would ask you if you like Star Wars, but I know the answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go say I'm a casual viewer of the wars. He's gonna be with me forever. But I am a Star Wars
Is that
fan.
what the cool kids call it now? The wars?
The wars. The
So,
wars.
so I call it the Trek.
The Trek.
If I'm a Star Trek fan.
I call myself a warsy.
I'm a
Okay,
Trexie? No, that doesn't sound right.
It's
You
a
can't do it.
Trekker. Don't say Trekkie. They get offended.
Mother Trekker.
Mother Trekker. No, I'm a Star Wars fan, but this is going to be a pretty heavy Star Wars talk nerdy to me.
Yes.
Especially with me. Hi, I'm Patrick. You haven't seen me here. You've seen me in other openings like these Hogwarts Castle Lego build and every toy this guy gets in this comic book store.
Yeah. We can, so we're going to be talking about Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Starting
Now.
Hey, listen!
Get nerdy with me. Tell me what game that you get on. Is it card or Eve? What kind of class do you play, girl? In an RPG? Cause I know what them elf girls need.
All right, Star Wars.
God, what a mess.
It is, but there's a lot of cool stuff happening too.
Yes, as long as Kathleen Kennedy doesn't kill everything.
She elicits a lot of bad feelings.
God, man, I tell you something. I think it's more of the toxic fan base than anything because.
Yeah, we can talk about that too.
God, man, it's just so Solo. Amazing movie.
Yeah, critics are so wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I love
awesome.
I love Solo. I'm actually making a costume from Solo. I'm making one of the Mud Troopers actually. Oh no, wrong hat. I have other hats. That's my Tinker.
Oh, you're not gonna be Docs. Shoot, my veins full of stuff.
Give me some water.
Yeah.
So I think it's just so as of right now, that Kathleen Kennedy, I guess, pulled the Boba Fett movie.
I heard it was going to be all the in-between movies are
movies
now indefinitely canceled.
Well, I really wish they would have probably started out with either, they started out with a Boba Fett movie instead of Solo. Solo's cool and all, but with the toxic fan base, I'm going to keep on saying that because, man, I am a huge fan. I'm part of the 501st. I'm part of the R2D2 Builders Club. I'm part of Rebel Legion. Well, we're talking about Rebel
You're
Legion.
a joiner.
I'm a joiner, yeah. I like doing the costume. Star Wars is a cool thing to like. But when you have, like, just what they call in our circle is the toxic fan base is the Kylo Ren. If they don't get their way, they're just gonna smash up
Tantrum.
something like they're gonna have a hissy fit and a
I call them
tantrum.
internet trolls.
It's just they're all trolls. But the thing is, like, everybody that was boycotting Solo because of Episode 8, it's like, okay, you're gonna boycott a really good movie coming off of I liked it, but an okay movie in Star Wars sense. It's not okay. And then they're like, okay, now that you're gonna boycott this, we're just not gonna make any more in between movies.
We're going to attack all the actors on Twitter until they cancel their Twitter accounts.
Oh my God, it's the most annoying thing. It's like I think it's like that 1 or 2% that's super vocal and that they go out and they troll everybody until they just want to quit everything. I mean, what was the and I forget her name.
Rose.
Yeah, the girl who played Rose. They made her quit the internet. Every social media, she just dropped it. She
pulled the plug
because they said, "Oh, you made this character such a," and just Google it because it's disgusting. And so I think Disney is coming to that realization that look what we bought. We bought $4 billion franchise with a bunch of babies.
Yeah.
That want to complain, and
but it comes with that luggage.
It comes with a lot of luggage. The 40 years of luggage.
Yeah.
It's,
So all those, and they had a whole slate of those single movies planned they were going to do in between the major releases.
Yeah, which would have been cool because it's
backstories on a lot of these characters. I would love to see a Chewbacca one. Maybe even a Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, I mean, the Chewbacca one. And the thing is, like, when Disney bought Star Wars, the funny thing is, if you actually want to do the backstories on these, go to Expanded Universe. All these books, there's tons of books. But as soon as Disney bought it, they said, nope, Expanded Universe, no more canon. We're going to do our own thing. All right, fine. But now you're going to pull all that.
They're starting to pull a lot of Expanded Universe in.
Yeah.
Because,
I mean, there was a lot of Expanded Universe stuff in the Solo movie.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, but now that we're saying that they're canceling a lot of things, they are bringing some things in.
Disney's streaming service, the Disney Plus.
Oh my God, another streaming service. I think
I'm going to cancel cable and just go all streaming.
Because that's pretty much what it's going for. It's
Yeah.
I remember years ago, you can buy a la carte channels. Like I used to have DirecTV. You could buy a la carte channels on DirecTV. That's what this is pretty much being. $15 a month, but I mean Disney has a huge category of stuff that they have.
They own Marvel.
Yeah.
They own all
Fox.
the Disney stuff.
Disney,
Pixar.
yeah.
Don't they own Pixar
Yeah.
now too?
Yeah.
Now all the Star Wars stuff, the Fox stuff. They're going to be a juggernaut of entertainment.
Yeah, I mean, and 20th Century Fox has, that and I think 20th Century Fox has so many licenses. I'm just waiting for like them to buy Warner Brothers, and then Batman is owned by Disney, and then Batman's going to go into the Marvel universe somehow.
Well, I thought doesn't Warner Brothers fall under them already?
I'm not too sure.
I think they do. So I think they do have. That's right. They'll have DC, but DC has its own streaming service.
Yeah. But yeah, so they're going to have their own Disney streaming service, which the new Jon Favreau show, The Mandalorian.
Yes.
Okay, so a little backstory on my costuming experience. I actually started in as a Wookiee, and then we went to the Mandalorians. Now, Mandalorians are their
warrior
own
race.
warrior race, bounty hunters. They don't have a faction. They're not Rebel Legion. They're not the five or the Empire or anything. It's their own people. So now that he actually made or Jon Favreau, he's actually making this thing, The Mandalorians. There's over 1,200 official costuming characters. It's like the fan fiction of the Star Wars. Their own Mandalorians, their own style, stuff like that. But I heard now that Jon Favreau is taking it over, the best thing to do to get some releases is follow him on Instagram, because he just keeps on releasing photos of like stuff. And there was one photo of the Christmas special. Or the holiday special, and it was Boba Fett's rifle. And he actually released.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, he actually released it, and everybody lost their mind because they said, "Oh my God!"
And that was an animated part of the holiday special.
Now he did release that. It is after Boba Fett and Jango Fett's story and stuff like that, and it doesn't look like this guy is human. If you see a picture, if you just Google The Mandalorian, there's actually a good picture on there. If you look at his fingertips, they're actually yellow, so they don't think he's actually human. So that might be pretty interesting. But there was actually a theft on the set. So, which they pretty much said, there's a film that was a site at grand theft, means about $950 or more. I think they took like some SD cards and stuff like that, memory cards. So could you imagine somebody leaking that of all the stuff they filmed?
Well, Disney's very litigious. So
they will sue you into oblivion.
And they will put the money to find somebody if that gets leaked.
Oh, yeah.
Because, they're like the mob. You don't want to cross the mouse.
Yeah, you do not want to. There's a great video of.
Hey, you stole my video.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah. So a lot of things were stolen off set. There's a couple things with memory slots. So I don't know if they released that there was anything on those memory slots, because I think they're all using those Red Dragon.
Cameras.
The cameras. So I don't know what kind of memories.
I'm sure Disney found those people and they've just.
Oh
disappeared them.
They're
in the Everglades out at Disneyland.
I'm pretty sure they're buried underneath the castle at Disney World right now. So this is our little torture chamber. Right? So so right now, Star Wars, I think they're gonna mainly focus on their streaming service right now. They're gonna cut out all the.
They're developing a lot of original shows for the streaming service. They're pumping mad cash at Mandalorian.
Oh yeah,
excess of $100 million.
Well, all right. So the guy who did Rebels, Dave Filoni,
right?
He is actually directing the first one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he actually directed the first episode. So this is going to be really cool because it's supposed to be a lot of Mandalorian lore, but also the new cartoon that's going to be on the Disney Channel.
Rebels?
I don't think it's called Rebels. I think it's called it's something else. It has a very unique like anime look to it.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, comment below. I don't know the type of style animation that they're doing, but it's very it's like it's like half cartoony, half digital. Like it's really weird, but it looks okay. But there are going to be main characters on there, like Poe Dameron and all that.
Yeah, because he's the one who sends the main dude to that outpost to spy for the rebels. So
yeah, a lot of Star Wars coming up. It's one of those things. I think what Disney is you have a little cup, right? And then you pour a little Star Wars in, and then you keep on pouring, and the cup overfills. And this is not stopping. And then as soon as you complain, hey, the cup is overfilling, they take the cup and they throw it against the wall. They say, fine, you get nothing anymore. You
don't need a bigger cup.
Yeah, you're gonna need a bigger cup because that is a whole lot of Star Wars. So I mean, they pretty much made their initial investment back on the first movie. So so they're now it's just printing money.
Not just that, but you got, like you said, the movie, not the movie.
The show.
The cartoon. Episode 9's coming up soon.
Yep.
And Star Wars Land.
Star Wars Land. That should be opening next April in Anaheim, and I think they got rid of Toontown to do it. So
that's sad, but okay.
Yeah, it's like people involved.
Toontown was cool. Either make a new Roger Rabbit movie, or get rid of Toontown.
I would get rid of Toontown because I mean Toontown was okay, but the kids that growing up these days.
Who's Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, or it's fun and all, but. It's a little overplayed.
Yeah, but Star Wars Land, I want to be there when it opens.
Yeah, well, it's actually supposed to be opening next year, early next year. I know everybody was all like, "Hey, Celebration!" Which Star Wars Celebration is usually held every 2 years here in America. Then I think they have a celebration in Europe, alternating years, but I'm not too sure this year. But they held in Chicago, which was really weird for a lot of my friends because they're like. Isn't Star Wars Land opening up the same time in Anaheim? Or
and isn't Chicago really cold in April?
Weren't you?
We went to C2E2.
C2E2, wasn't it snowing?
Oh yeah, it was so butt cold. And we didn't have to leave because they had those walkways.
Yeah.
The only time we had to leave was to go get something to eat, and I didn't even want to eat because it was so
cold.
It was
so cold. It's Chicago.
Let's just order
winter,
in. Let's just order in.
So everybody was a little weird, but I can't wait till that because they have. It's always funny when people take I guess in your old business they take satellite imagery of their building like
I can either confirm or deny.
Never mind, you heard nothing. But they're taking like images of their building like AT-ATs. They're building a 1/1 scale replica of the Millennium Falcon
that you can sit in the cockpit.
You can sit in the cockpit, which is just
I want to fly the Falcon.
Yeah, exactly. It's insane. If you're a Star Wars fan or even a casual Star Wars, you will get. It's like how they make the duck fat. They just shove a bunch of food down your throat. This is Disney shoving Star Wars down your throat, and I think they're pulling it back a little bit because they only made $500 million on Solo or something like that. They
it's
barely.
A crying shame.
Yeah, they didn't make as much as that. And God, man,
I just want to see the characters wandering around in Star Wars Land.
It's mostly all my friends in their 501st year,
and that's just the attendees.
And that's just the attendees. That's not even the people that work there. But yeah, so a lot of Star Wars news.
Some bad, some good.
Some bad, some good. But you gotta
more good than bad, I guess.
As long as they keep on making shows and cartoons and movies.
Now they're gonna get more of my money on the streaming service.
Another. So he's gonna get it, and I'm just gonna get your password.
Don't. If the mouse is listening,
the mouse is.
you'll be getting
Exactly. It's just like Netflix. They know what's going on. Well, cool. Well, that was a lot of Star Wars.
Yes, you can never have too much Star Wars.
Yeah.
Or can you?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
My name is Patrick with Talk Dirty to Me.
Troy with Talk Nerdy to Me. Remember to subscribe.
Hit that bell icon.
Yeah, to get notified whenever we put up new videos. And if you're one of my auditory only friends,
yeah,
you can listen to us on any podcast platform.
Moist. Is that good? And yeah, make sure to follow us, listen to podcasts, and yeah, there we go.
On all that.
And all that. May the force be with you guys. You guys, we'll see you at the next one.
Later, nerds.
Hey, listen.
Get nerdy with me. Tell me what game that you get on. Is it card or read? What kind of class do you play, girl? In an RPG? 'Cause I know what them elf girls need.